Trouble by Gary Schmidt is a story about the Smith family. They live in a large home overlooking the Atlantic Ocean in a town called Blytheberry by the Sea. Their family has lived and prospered there for generations. The book's main character is Henry Smith. When Henry's brother Franklin is hit by a car, trouble comes to visit the Smith family. Here's a passage describing the scene when Henry goes to the hospital to see Franklin the night of the accident. The author writes, "The streaks of red were ghastly against his skin, which was stark white. The perfect tan that Franklin always carried had vanished and left behind this shocked pallor. Henry's mother stood at the foot of his bed, her hands tight on the aluminum rail, her eyes wide and unblinking. His father stood beside her, stiff, straight, his hands up to his face. Neither had taken their coats off. Neither spoke. Henry sat down on his brother's bed. A clear plastic mask covered Franklin's face, and he breathed into a clear plastic tube that circled around behind him. Both of his eyes were bruised and swollen shut. His right arm lay white and still, tucked tightly beside him, outside the sheet. Another clear plastic tube coiled from the crook of his elbow. Dried blood edged his fingernails. At first, Henry thought that the other arm must lie beneath the sheet, but it wasn't beneath the sheet. It wasn't there." This book kept me reading and asking questions such as, will Franklin live? Will Henry's parents press charges against Che Chone, the driver of the car? How will Henry deal with his anger? What will happen when Henry and Che meet face to face? What if I were in this situation? Why does Henry's sister Louisa never come out of her room? Will she ever come out? Why is Blytheberry by the Sea so racist? Will Henry's father come out of his depression? Author Gary Schmidt writes with top-notch imagery, powerful characterization, not to mention the suspense. This book is definitely realistic fiction that kept me turning the pages because of the plot's many unexpected twists. To find out more about Henry's tragedy and triumphs, read Trouble by Gary Schmidt. You won't be disappointed.